Greetings, YouTube. Hey, Bobby. Come on, game. What's up, Drac? Hey, Rome G. How you doing? Drac with the $5 holler is at work. Thank you for that. And Bobby, thank you for the $5 holler. Rome just busy at work. And yeah, that's basically it. Bobby, are you Paragon? Okay, here we go. Bobby, do you want to send me eventually what Paragon offers look like, both the unit store and the units? Greetings, YouTube. You know, it used to be Cyber Weekend when we would have these sales, but something tells me that Kabam wanted to distance themselves this year from Cyber Weekend. As it says, the Ravengers couldn't wait. The sale is live early, which would be a full week. Cyber Weekend is in 7 days. So, it says the Ravengers couldn't wait. The sale is live early. The spoils and spectacle of the Regal Ravager sale are available now. The questionably obtained goods are ready to be sold and your time is limited. Special offers are on their way from every corner of the known multiverse, but you can't smuggle a galaxy worth of riches all at once. So you'll have to keep an eye out for daily, paid, and unit bundles for the duration of the sale, which are just one of many ways you'll acquire special Royal Horde tokens to get more rewards. All offers during this event will be tuned to your progression. Exclusive paid and unit daily offers will be made each day of the event and feature a collection of resources as well as Royal Horde tokens. Please note these deals will become available and reset daily. Will be available until December 6th at 10 a.m. That is a new wrinkle to this, is daily deals. Trading tokens to build your bundle. After you acquire 14 tokens, you'll be able to build a bundle and select from 2 menus of treasures to appeal to your regal and ravaged nature. This offer has a 4-time purchase limit, so choose wisely. But wait, there's more. Complete Royal Hard missions to get free bonus rewards. More tokens collected mean bigger rewards. Log in for 14 days and you'll be able to claim at least a free 6-star Yondu or Super Scroll. Make the absolute most of these offers available and you'll have a cargo hold, bursting with treasures, plus a 7-star Yondu or Super Scroll, and resources to get them to SIG 200 and rank 4. Wow. SIG 200 and rank 4 is a big deal. Even more, use units to purchase Regal Ravager store offers for bonus rewards, which include a peak reward of a 7-star first appearance Yondu or Super Scroll selector. To give you a taste of the fine wares, Super Scroll and Yondu have generously attached a free Royal Horde token and a profile picture. Okay. That is a lot. So we can see there's a Regal Ravengers daily bundle for $5. 3,150 tier 7 basic. 5 7-star 6 stones. 750 Titan shards, and there's the Royal Horde token for $5. Not amazing, but okay. I'd give it like a C plus, perhaps. And then for $5, we also get Peter Parker Alpha Wallet with not quite a fully formed Tier 4 Alpha, but pretty close. Royal Horde token 3, Tier 3 Alpha. That's another C to C plus. There's Peter Parker's Class Wallet for $5, which gives you 2 Tier 5 and 6 Class Catalyst selectors. That is a much better deal. I'd give that a B plus to A minus for Peter Parker's Class Wallet. Star-Lord's Loot Bag for $10 gives you 15,000 Tier 7 basic and the 5 7-star generic 6 stones. And the 2 Royal Horde tokens. Keep in mind these offers are available for 2 weeks. For $30, you get a 2 to 3 rank up 7-star generic gem, 5,000 Titan crystal shards, 5,000 7-star Stackhouse relics, and 3 Royal Horde tokens, which are no longer $5 a piece. They're $10 a piece. When you break that down, I'll give that like maybe a generous B minus. Now for $50, this is more than $10 per Royal Horde token. You would need 5 of those for it to be $10 a piece. 1.5 million gold, a 7-star Titan crystal. You know, I was hopeful that this would be a 7-star Nexus. I'm going to give it another C plus. There's just still so much variance. Alright, the Odin. A 7-star rank 4 gem Nexus crystal. That's a pretty big deal. A Founders War 7-star Nexus. Three champions. And you can see there's a lot of different good ones. You could still get kabammed, but that is pretty cool. You either get 100 7-star 6-stones that are generics, or a generic 7-star Awakening gem. That's huge. And the Royal Horde tokens are now $20 a piece. So the best deal for the Royal Horde tokens are the $5 and $10 bundles. But this is definitely an A+ offer, along with 3 million gold, considering we haven't really seen this as much before. So many rank 4s. Up to 4 new rank 4s will come out of this. Up to 200 plus generic 6-stones, or 4 generic Awakening gems included too. And then you get this pure reliquary for $100, which gives you a bunch of StatCast relics. I've skipped this though. Compared to the Allfather Odin's Vault, this thing is not nearly as good a value. And as Bobby says, that would end the hunt for Onslaught. Well, he is in this, but there are still so many champions that there's no guarantee, even in $400 worth of purchases, that Onslaught will appear. Hope he would, but there isn't a selector. Okay. Notice that you can get a Royal Horde token for free every day, I'm guessing, for 14 days. So always claim that top left bonus item. And then for 500 units, Valiant class Nexus Crystal Selector. So this gives you just a 2% drop rate for 7-star, 1,500 Titan Crystal Shards, and 5 generic 6-stones. C- on that. The surprise is no longer there. What's up in Slain? Where is the free crystal? What's up, G's and ISU? Alright. Summer Advanced Bundle. 2,000 units. 3,100 7-star basic. 2 fully formed Tier 4 Alpha. 3 Tier 5 and Tier 6 class Callus Selector. 6 Tier 6 basic and Tier 3 Alpha. This is a B grade. Not too shabby. Valiant Advanced 2 Bundle is all about relics. I never spend units on relics, so I'd skip that. It's a C- grade. Valiant Advanced Bundle 3. Here's the 7-star War Nexus that you can get for $100 cash as a Valiant player. 30 Founders War Signature Stones. 1.5 million gold. That's another B. You can still strike out though on that. 2,000 units, rank 2 to rank 3, 20 generics, 100 Superior Tier 6 class ISO Selector. I'll give this a B-. 2 to 3 aren't what they used to be, but it's still pretty good. Alright, another 2,000 units, 7-star class Hero Selector. I wish that was a Nexus. 50 generic 6 stones. I'll give that a C plus. Okay. Now we're going 5,000 units. Is a 7-star rank 4 gem crystal. Again, the same thing. That's $100. And it's not a Nexus. It's not a Nexus. 10 Valiant Wave 2 Steadcast Grace Crystals. 3% drop rate for a 7-star. For 5,000 units and not a Nexus, B minus for me on that one. Then for another 5,000 units, 2 to 3 rank up. 2 tier 7 fully formed basic. This is a B plus for the tier 7 basic because they're usually much more expensive than this. Guaranteed value for sure on the rank of gem 2 to 3. Wish this was the 3 to 4, but it's not. However, as we move on, 7-star Awakening Gem Crystal. Wish that was a Nexus 2, 50 generic 6 stones. 3,500 units. Another B grade. For sure. Then we get a 7-star generic Awakening Gem. And a Nexus Titan Crystal. Or a 2024 Champion Selector. For 6,000 units. So many of these champs need to be awakened. But I'm going to give this a B plus. I wish the 7-star Titan Nexus Crystal had like a selector. That would be so awesome if this was a selector and not a Nexus. $5,000 units, 7-star Nexus Hero Crystal, or a Picky Picker Selector, or Picky Porker Selector for one of those 3 2023 champions. A rank 3 to rank 4 generic rank up gem. I'll give this another B plus A minus because of the 3 to 4 rank up gem. And then the last one is the Relic 7-star Wave 2 Steadcast Relic Crystal rank up gem. It's about a C to C plus, but I would not spend 3,000 units on it. I would save my units. As someone has 30,000 units, this is what I'm tempted to buy at least 2 of. But there's only one purchase limit because Kabam thinks it's too good of a deal. So this is what I'd spend my money and units on for free for the rank up generic. Alright, if you're watching live, stay tuned. If not, thanks for watching. Wow. Well, Bobby, most offers are good for 2 weeks, so there is no pressure to spin today. Nice, and Slane, how you been? Nice, ISU. Hey, cool cat. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're making it, in Slane. You've been missed. Alright, let's check out the store. Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I graded all Valiant offers in the store, the unit store, I should say, but not the online web store, as that was one of the longest videos I've made all year, 15 minutes. Shout out to Bobby the Catman and Drac for the sponsors of this video. And Slane in the house, Cool Cat in the house, Cheese in the house, ISU, RB4 in the house. Well, you're looking for Regal Ravager points and the Valiant track. They start out by giving you 7-star Founders War, 6 stones. And they progress mightily, I'm guessing. Weird you can't see it. There's a Founders War 7-star Nexus Crystal. A Tier 7 Basic. A 7-star Rank Up Gem 2 to 3. Tier 6 and Tier 3 Alpha. Tier 5 and Tier 6 Class Catalyst Selectors. 3 Tier 4 Alpha. Another Founders War 7-star Nexus. More 6 stones. 2 Tier 7 Basic. 7-star Titan Crystal. Founders War Awakening Gem. I think that's a generic. 6 Tier 4 Alpha. Titan Nexus Crystal. A generic 7-star Awakening Gem for $600. First appearance selector for Regal Ravengers. 7-star Nexus. And lastly, this is 5,000 units in the Valiant store. But it's also the top $800 reward, a generic 3 to 4. $800. Wow. And you'll notice 2 Royal Horde tokens for $5 instead of 1. And that's 2 available daily. And then you've got the usual suspects that we graded. But more units. 310 more units in the Allfather Odin's Vault. And you can tell they are ready for purchases. I backed out of that one, though. Backed out of that one. And you can purchase both the Valiant and Paragon unit offers. And Cavalier. There's the Regal Ravengers Valiant track. I love that Cassie Lang bundles are still here. That's hilarious. Hilarious. Reminds me to finally get these. Now, in terms of codes, there is a code out there. Mary Poppins, y'all, is the code. And you get a Yondu promo. Let's see what that's about. If you're watching live, this is going to conclude the broadcast. I'm going to, later on this weekend, grade the Paragon offers, thanks to Bobby sending them over. This is a free selector. A Founders War 7-star Nexus Crystal for free. That is amazing. Thronebreakers get the regular 7-star crystal. Paragon kind of gets screwed. There's no Paragon level, just Valiant, Thronebreaker, and Summer. Alright. This could be where we finally awaken our Onslaught. Let's put him as the profile pick to try to get some luck. Kabam, thank you for the free Nexus Crystal. And ISU_RB4, thanks for the code. And ISU also said, yeah, go snag the points too. If you collect them daily, you'll get another free 7-star Nexus. That is cool. I'm not expecting Onslaught, but boy, would it be nice. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh! The very first champion in this crystal is Onslaught. Wow. CEO, free luck. Dust and Mulgod were also options, which would have been cool. What a crystal. My best crystal potentially of 2025. I cannot tell you how many times we've hunted Onslaught unsuccessfully. Oh. Big time W. And that puts him 6th. I'm just going to use my 5 class-based stones too. Beautiful. Shout out to my man Seaton, who apparently got Onslaught as well. That is amazing. Well, if you're watching live, it's going to conclude the broadcast. Thanks to Bobby the Catman and Drac. If not, thanks for watching.